Hello everybody, welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 4, The Reunion. Was it good? I'd say so. It was missing drama. I wanted more drama. We got a little bit from Zeta, we got a little bit from Courtney, but it was kind of like, okay, yeah, let's talk about what happened, but let's not really egg on some drama-inducing moments. It is what it is. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. You know, is it what it is? Because isn't the whole point of it being on Peacock to be more dramatic, to be more salacious? Okay. Off the bat, we noticed that there are some people missing. Mackenzie's missing, Jeff is missing, Tiger Lily's missing, Kyle is missing, Nick is missing. A whole host of people are missing. So some of the storylines are going to be interesting without the people present. They focus on Tyler and Val first. Valerie says that she doesn't think she was given a proper chance by Jesse.
I just felt like if him from the start could have told me like, hey, listen, like right now, I really want Deb. I feel like that would have given me the opportunity to like make me explore something else.
You wasn't going to pick me. You know, you had your options set.
That's true. He didn't know what he wanted, so it's okay.
Jesse says that he knew she was going to pick Isaiah, and then she didn't want to pick Isaiah because Isaiah wasn't serious about her. He wasn't really sure what he wanted. Neither was Jesse. Honestly, the reason why she pursued both of these people didn't make any kind of sense to me, because I'm like, they were both showing the same kind of lackadaisical behavior. Like they weren't that serious. They really weren't that serious. Jesse might have wanted to be serious, but he was just duplicitous and all kinds of stuff. So who knows? She does say that she's now reconnected with an ex-boyfriend. And if you guys go on Romance Review TV, she has some recap on that whole situation. Basically, her ex, Valerie's ex, was also supposed to be on the show. He had applied first. They wanted to bring in Val for the whole like, ooh, an ex, ooh, drama, whatever. Didn't work out. This season of Love Island for me, I feel like the reason why it flopped, they tried to force narratives instead of letting things just naturally happen. They got rid of people that we liked. They pushed people in our face who we didn't like. And it just wasn't working for me. So this whole like ex thing, they're trying to replicate what happened in the UK season where they brought in Gemma's ex. The siblings thing, I mean, that's never been done before. So kudos to you for innovation. And then bringing in an ex-Islander, the UK season also did it as well. So I'm just like, maybe next season, can we let things happen organically and then y'all just throw in seeds to push the drama than trying to force something that wasn't there. Onto Tyler's portion, he says that he wasn't the best in how he handled Serenity in the villa, but he made sure to make up for it outside the villa.
We hung out for about 3 to 4 days.
Are we seeing each other? Exploring?
Yes.
We don't know if it's going to be romantically or friendship. We just have a feeling that we'll be in each other's lives for a while. And
For a really long time. They like to message, while he's with me and message him like, I know you're with her, but hey, I'm here. And I'm like, yeah, you're there.
Are they here right now?
No, they couldn't make it. Gladly.
Oh, shit.
Name up!
I plead the fifth on this one.
You plead the fifth? Who is it?
You know, I could see them being really good friends. I can. And that's about it. To me, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Only they know the attraction that is between them. If there is more, they'll explore it. If there isn't, they won't. It is what it is. Apparently, one of the Islanders is in his DMs, but he doesn't want to tell us. Tell us who it is. We want the mess. Tell us. It's Serenity's turn to talk about Chaz, and she says she's too old to be playing in the playground.
Not played. I'm a grown woman. We don't play at the playground no more. It was simply just, don't embarrass me, don't blindside me, and be kind. And when those weren't presented, he got a nice hefty handshake, so.
Why did you sell a dream to Serenity only to go for the next bombshell coming in?
I was genuinely trying. I just wasn't feeling the appreciation back after everything I was doing. I didn't mean any disrespect, didn't want to embarrass Serenity. That wasn't my intentions, but I said what I said.
You guys criticized him for being performative, and it was further proved in his speech and in Casa More when he said, I'm tired of showing up like this good person and it not being appreciated. Like, if you're just a good person, you'll just be a good person. So what are you talking about, Chaz? And him saying he had no malicious intent in the speech, you're lying. You absolutely did. You wanted to cut her down, and she had asked you, she asked you not to embarrass her, not to be fake with her, and you did exactly that. So, okay. Kat and Jared are next. They walked in the villa together, walked out the villa together, and are still together.
We were both going into our own dates that were planned, and we like had our mind set on these two people we were going to get to know right off the bat, so I kind of overlooked him.
She's already had dinner with my mom. Yeah. They got along really well, and then I popped a question. My girlfriend.
I'm liking the dark hair. I like it. It's a vibe. My thoughts on these two. You know, I can see it working based on like the body language and the chemistry, but based on anything we actually saw, I don't think we have much to bite off of. We didn't see much of them interact together, so we'll see what happens between them. I'm sure we'll get a YouTube video in the near future. Deb and Jesse talk about their rocky story in the villa.
We have very similar values and morals, and then just going through this whole experience together and growing together has really brought us closer. First step is actually need to get his number.
Oh, yes. Important.
I know hers by heart, though.
He does have mine memorized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My lease is up at the end of September, so I am moving.
Oh,
So he'll be close.
that's soon.
Yeah.
He has plans on moving to California, and you know, if it wasn't a trend for Islanders to move to California, I would be like, are you sure you want to do that? But most Islanders move over there. It's better for brand deals. It's better for the entertainment business in general. So I understand it. It'll help facilitate, you know, their relationship because they will be closer together. You guys know how I feel about them. I think that there are a lot of things to iron out. And if they don't get ironed out, they're going to find themselves in the same predicament they were in the villa. Bria. I'm sorry, this girl's such a snooze fest. I'm sorry. The most important, yes, and entertaining part of Bria's segment was Zeta.
So I want to start by saying that I don't feel like I got a fair shot, or that like Timmy gave me one.
I was put in a position where I was taken out of my couple with Zeta.
I'm like, unwilling. You told her, bruv. Like, I want to get to know your sister. That was willing, fully willing.
Zeta said, "Listen, I know you're my man, but don't act the fool. Don't act the fool." Bria thinks she didn't get a good shot in the villa. You did, though. You did. You deliberately chose to go for somebody who you knew was basically locked in. He told you time and time again, although he was kind of mixing up messages. I can't lie to you. Sometimes he would say one thing, go back on it, flip that thing, switch it and reverse it. So, but there were enough times that she was told to her face that he wanted Zeta, that she could have explored something different. Especially with Jeff there. There was interest between the two of them. She wanted him when he was pursuing Zeta. So, I mean, come on, sis. You played yourself. Joel and Bella are so corny, but it works.
Have you seen each other?
This is our first time seeing each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, Chaz did share a couple kisses when I did leave the villa with him. I definitely was thinking of Joel the entire time, and as crazy as it sounds.
So what do you say, Bella? Just you, me, and the stars. Should we make this night last forever?
We didn't see enough of them either for me to bite off anything of their relationship, so we'll just have to see what happens. Courtney is crowned one of the villa's players, but you know, they didn't show her little interaction with Babyface, which really would have sold the narrative that she was a player.
Why do you think you didn't make a connection?
I consistently knew what I wanted, and what I was looking for just wasn't here.
I was waiting for it. Yes, I missed the sexy Courtney kisses.
We drove here yesterday from LA together because I took too long to get ready and we missed the train. So we had our first date on the beach, and then, yeah.
There was a few misunderstandings, but at the end of the day, it kind of matters where you end up, so it happened one way or another.
Yeah.
And this is why I was looking at Courtney with a screw face when she was talking to Bryce, because I'm like, what are you talking about? You said he gives you all the things that you were missing and then some, but then want to say he doesn't give me this and he doesn't give me that and I know my worth, blah, 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 just for y'all to connect outside the villa. You could have easily rolled to the finals with Bryce. Easily. Probably would have came in second or third, to be honest with you. Definitely not fourth. That would have been given to Deb and Jesse regardless. But Courtney don't make no damn sense. Honestly, I feel like this was not the show for her, but hey, she found her person. All right. Chaz is another player who was depicted on the show. I'm just so annoyed seeing his face. I'm just tired of seeing him.
Would you have rather taken Bella or Gabby to the hideaway?
Bella, but that's not how things went.
Chaz, you missed me? He was basically like, I'm taking you back to the villa.
Oh.
And next day, just left me in the dust. Oh, it sucked. But you know what? He did me a favor because I think I deserve better than that. Talk about it.
It's good to know that the villa sees him just as insufferable as we do. That's all I gotta say. You can't talk about Casa without talking about Phoebe, and baby boy, the room was tense.
The night of the recoupling, I had a horrible feeling, so I knew. I knew that he didn't get his chance to explore when he went in there, so that started creeping up on the back of my mind.
Well, I felt like I could definitely try to take a risk with someone other than Sydney, because I really haven't had an open experience in Love Island.
Reality hit me that, like, wait, I don't have to go back to him.
And what brought you back to him? Do you think you have what you deserve now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so even though I feel like this relationship will end in tears, I do. I think that it's a good relationship to experience. A relationship that is young and very passionate can teach you a lot. You think when it ends, it's the end of the world, and when it starts, it's the best thing since sliced bread. And you learn a lot through those kind of relationships. You learn what you're willing to take, what you're not willing to take, your own insecurities. You grow in these relationships. Excuse me, gosh. If they end up being a long-term relationship, potentially like this is their forever union, that'll be fantastic. If they don't, I still think that this is a great learning experience for the both of them. And also having it... Are you okay, body? Are you okay? Because you're going through a lot right now. Having it documented too is great to reflect on if they so chose to. Yeah, still think it will end in tears. But like, growth tears. Phoebe's storyline does not end here. They do talk about her road to Chad, but they completely disregarded the whole Chad situation. Throw Chaz in the mix, because he definitely was there. We all saw it.
Phoebe's favorite shape is a triangle.
Yeah.
If you wanted your man, even if he was with someone else, you went for it. Do you
Yeah.
think that you have ultimately found the right one in Chad?
100%.
I'm definitely fucking with it, you know? It's dope.
Now, did you have real feelings for Courtney?
I was definitely vibing with her. Like, we spent a lot of time, you know, together.
But I'm just thankful that we got to the point of being on the same page, of understanding that we're on different pages.
There was never a time when she was with Chad that I pursued him besides that challenge where I put him on the ground and kissed him just because, like, I just wanted to kiss him.
Courtney's energy was everything. Oh, I loved it. I truly did. These two don't know what they want to be. So how could you root for people who don't, who can't even root for themselves? So, yeah. I didn't think that we're going to talk about the Naja and Jeff situation because Jeff wasn't in the room and he can't vouch for himself. But they did.
We're sitting at the fire pit and I can just feel his energy and he's getting more and more upset. I didn't deserve to be spoken to like that. I didn't deserve to be treated like that, especially when I did nothing bad to Jeff.
Okay, so honestly, I don't care to debate when it comes to this whole situation. I feel like based off what we saw is all that we can say. People are like, well, you don't know what happened after the fact, and neither do you. So we're gonna base off of what we've seen on the television, okay? She saw him get riled up even before the recoupling, and he said, oh, I'm gonna pop off if they're gonna do this buddy stuff, and he did exactly that. So for her to be like, oh, I was feeling his energy at the recoupling and I don't know where it came from. You don't know where it came from? It came from the time that he told you that he was gonna be on this energy. Was his energy correct? Absolutely not. The way he handled it was piss poor. Nobody co-signs his behavior at all. I also don't co-sign Naja's passiveness when it came to Jeff. Even the whole like, oh, I'm so into him, I'm so whatever, like we were not buying it. And if there were some issues she had with his jealousy and stuff beforehand, I would have liked to see it. And that's on the producers for not showing that to us. Because we're here looking at Naja sideways like, girl, how are you going to say this is the final straw when we didn't see any straws before that? We were all confused. I would have liked to see more of the discourse in the relationship so that her exit made more sense. That does not absolve Jeff of his actions. It was not cute, baby boy. It was not cute. They end with Zimmy, and honestly, at this point, I might have to call them Timmy and Zeta because, baby, the body language was...
Now, you might have fallen in love with each other, but we fell in love with you, too. And this is why.
Thank you.
Wow, well, thank you both for coming into the villa with open hearts.
They also didn't show the little box with like reactions and stuff. I wanted to see Zeta's facial expressions. Why didn't you guys do that? I don't understand. The verdict is out on these two. I want them to work. I feel like they have the greatest potential to work, also considering their age and the fact that their journey was a little bit more streamlined than everybody else. But I'm not too hopeful. And that makes me sad. That makes me sad because I want them to work out, but I don't think that they will. We'll see. We'll be watching. Well, actually, y'all will be watching because y'all know I don't really keep up with a lot of people after these shows. Okay? But if y'all DM me saying, hey, girl, talk about this, I might hop on a video and talk about it. So y'all keep an eye out. Let me know what goes on with these people. And we will come back and kiki about it on this channel. So as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.